of our national anthem.
Tonight. We have also got a tag team championship match, but not just any tag team champion match. No, it is a tables match, and that will be our main event tonight as What Wrestling Should Be takes on Nemesis. It's a chairs match tonight for the IZW Tag Team Championship. Once again, former champions What Wrestling Should Be. That's Jordan Jacob and Jermaine Johnson taking on Nemesis. Bobby Starr and Damian Morte defending their tag team titles. And as I speak of the Devils,
your IZW Tag Team Champions, Nemesis!
Defending the championship back at Chaotic Christmas against the KC Wolves. They're carrying those belts proudly, but they've got to take them into, or at least they've got to maintain them tonight to take them into Violet Valentine, February 6th, right here at the IZW Arena, where it will be a three-way dance for the IZW Tag Team Championship. Not only featuring the champions Nemesis, not only featuring What Wrestling Should Be, who could actually go into Violet Valentine as the IZW champions, but it will also feature the former IZW Tag Team Champions, the KC Wolves. It'll be a great match February 6th for those tag team titles. We'll see what Nemesis has to say to open the show tonight. I'm sure they'll be releasing both matches. Planning on coming out of here at the main event tonight with their titles and taking them into Violet Valentine on February 6th. Also on the card tonight, we've got a Impact Rules match featuring Grant Barron and Kevin Morgan. That'll be coming up in just a little bit, but right now it is our tag team champions Nemesis in the ring to the crowd's disapproval, which is what they're used to coming to the ring to. And of course they have got something to say to the crowd, what the KC Wolves and What Wrestling Should Be.
Don't worry. I'm not going to take up much of your time, you disgusting inbred hicks. Tonight, you will see a change on one of IZW's greatest tag teams, where wrestling should be, comes to an end. We plan on doing what nobody else can do and take them two ass clowns out of this business. No more hype section. No more lights out, lights out, lights out. Myself, Bobby Starr, we will take Jermaine Johnson and Jordan Jacobs. We will place them in the middle of this ring, set them on their knees, and end it once and for all. And then we will go on to Violent Valentine, where the KC Wolves will have the honor of stepping foot in the match that I placed on this earth. The Impact X. That's right. Just like my partner said, we will destroy. We will end what wrestling should be tonight. And come Violent Valentine, we will destroy the Wolves once again, and we will climb that X and retrieve our tag team titles. And once and for all, show all you jokes why we are the tag team champions. You know what? Chant Boyd all you want, because this is what you're gonna see. Get used to it, because it's not gonna change. Because violence is rising tonight in the chairs match.
As your tag team champions, Nemesis, Damian Morte, Bobby Starr, issuing a challenge. Well, the challenge was issued a couple weeks ago. It is a chairs match tonight for the IZW Tag Team Champions. And here are their opponents. Jordan Jacobs, Jermaine Johnson. What wrestling should be. It was back in October. Nemesis in a three-way dance with the same two teams. They're set to go against Violent Valentine, the KC Wolves, and What Wrestling Should Be, who were then the champs. It's actually back in September, I have to correct myself. And of course, they came away with the tag team titles. That would be Nemesis that came away with the tag team titles.
So, I think I speak for the rest of the hype section when I say we are tired of you guys spitting hot garbage and lying to us. We get it. You think you're going to end us tonight. We get it. You think you're going to eliminate us from Violent Valentine and the Impact X? Well, hype section, will you tell these people they're not going to do that? Because and in case you can't hear the hype section, they're saying Nemesis sucks. They believe too much of the trash out here. Very intelligent there, Morty. Very intelligent. Here is what's going to happen tonight. We're going to take those chairs that are under the ring. We're going to lace them all across your back, thighs, and back sides. And then we're going to leave with what's ours, the IZW Tag Team titles. Can I get an amen? Amen! Now here's the thing. I'm going to give you boys a little history lesson. Because on day one, when Rud Wrestling Should Be got together, you know what we did? We won those tag team titles. We were voted the tag team of the year. We are IZW's favorite tag team. And y'all been talking all week about how we won't make it to Impact X. How y'all gonna make it through this chairs match tonight? Huh? How y'all gonna do that? You talk about violence, you just wait until you step in there with us tonight. Because when it comes to Violent Valentine, when we get to Impact X, the tag team champions are right here. Because this IZW world knows, who do y'all want to see walk into Violent Valentine as the tag team champions? But we don't have to wait, because if violence is going to rise, I imagine it wants to do it fast, right? So let's not wait the entire show. Let's rise some violence right now, don't you think? Right now? Let's do it right now.
Well, that may just put a whole kink into the plans to go ahead and do the match right now. Sounds like we've got the former tag team champions, members of the future Hall of Famers. The KC Wolves are also in the house tonight. We know these three teams will be involved in an Impact X match for the tag team titles on February 6th at Violent Valentine. We don't know at this point, though, who's going to be stepping into that ring as the tag team champion. It could be Nemesis. It could be what wrestling should be. We do know, though, it probably won't be the KC Wolves. They're not too happy about that fact, but they're biding their time. They're waiting their shot at Violent Valentine on February 6th. Graham Bell, along with his partner Lou Langley, former tag team champions here in IZW. They're just fighting. Right at the Wolves are just nipping at the bud, waiting to get their shot at the tag team titles.
Luke!
Hesitant to get in the ring.
Look at them, Luke. They're so eager to lose this Impact X match before it even begins. You two teams are chomping at the bit to rip each other limb from limb in this chairs match without even thinking about the long-term consequences, without even thinking about the future. And the future is now and forever will be what it always was, and that future is the KC Wolves winning the first ever Tag Team Impact X and regaining our rightful Tag Team titles. We already know the future. And it's amazing how things pan out exactly
the way we expect them to. We were already assured to regain those at Violent Valentine. But when you guys are done in the main event tonight, our victory in that Impact X is an absolute certainty. So what Graham and I are gonna do, we're gonna mow down whoever they put in front of us tonight. Then we're gonna go to the back, grab some popcorn. We might hit Cali Burrito. We're gonna kick our feet up and watch you two destroy each other.
Former tag team champions, the KC Wolves, is quite confident that they're going to come out of Violent Valentine with the tag team championship belts. We're not sure what they're up against tonight, but they're quite sure they're going to walk out of here victorious this evening. While their two opponents at Violent Valentine, or their four opponents, if you want to look at it that way, are going to take each other out tonight here in the main event. And I have a feeling we're going to find out right now what the Wolves have in store for them. As it's the co-commissioner Mark Wilson coming to ringside, looking sharp as always, and I'm sure he's got something to say to the members of the future Hall of Famers, the KC Wolves. The crowd calling for the Butterscotch Stallion, and he's eating it up. Wilson making his way around ringside. Greeting all the fans in attendance tonight at the IZW Arena. Taken aback by the crowd.
Man, I have not had a night like that since I had Dark Journey, Wendy Richter, and Rockin' Robin in the same night, Daddy.
The legendary Mark Wilson.
Yeah, it's a little too old for you. Wolves! Wolves, if there's anything about IZW, if there's anything that I know after 6 long years in this company, it's that you don't walk in here and take the night off. You got your gear on, right? You got your gear on. You're gonna work tonight or you're not gonna get paid, okay? So, Luke Langley, I've got a match for you. You'll be facing Angel Camacho later tonight, Daddy. Graham Bell! Graham Bell! You, sir, will be facing the Image of Fear, Kevin Morgan.
Graham Bell doesn't seem so happy about that now.
Oh, but if you want a cherry, and God knows I do, the cherry on top is both matches are Impact Rules matches, Daddy.
Oh, and by the way, Graham Bell will be taking on Kevin Morgan in Impact.
Whoa! There's another cherry. Man, 3 cherries? 2 cherries in one night. If either of you interfere in the other's match, no. You will lose your spot at Violent Valentine in the Impact X match. You will be eliminated.
There we go. The KC Wolves, both in individual singles.
Whoa! Lord Jesus, there's more! Oh, we're fixing to preach now.
There's more.
Oh, there's going to be some speaking in tongues, Morty. You understand that? Because Graham Bell, your Impact Rules match starts right now. Woo!
Oh, Graham Bell to take on Kevin Morgan in an Impact Rules match. That'll start us off tonight. His tag team partner Luke Langley will be taking on Angel Camacho a little bit later on, also in an Impact Rules match. And if either one of them interferes in their partner's match, they will lose their spot in the Impact X Tag Team title match at Violent Valentine on February 6th. Kevin Morgan coming to the ring, and he looks like he means business. It's an Impact Rules match. That basically means there are no rules. Anything can go right here in the Impact Arena. Luke Langley hugging Graham Bell. Might be for the last time after Kevin Morgan gets done with him. Langley has to head on to the back just like everybody else. He can't hang around here at ringside. He cannot be involved in any way in this match. If Luke Langley somehow gets involved in this match, the KC Wolves will lose their spot at Violent Valentine. The crowd looks like they are ready for this Impact Rules match. Kevin Morgan, he means all business here tonight in the Impact Arena. Of course, Morgan's still showing the effects from the Monsters Ball in November. Got that broken left hand. Still wears a cast. Doctors say he's going to be in that a few more weeks, but that has not slowed him down. Looks like Graham Bell's going under the ring early. He wants to get this thing started. Maybe a nope, that sneak attack didn't work. Oh! Kevin Morgan with a big right to the trash can lid, right to Graham Bell's face. Bell's already staggered. He's seeing 3 Kevin Morgans right now, and 1 is usually enough to scare anybody. Big right hand by Morgan. Morgan looking like he wants to get this over with early. Boot to the midsection. Getting the crowd going behind him. Knee to that midsection, driving Bell back into the corner. Bell tried to get a jump start on the match, and it backfired on him. Hip toss by Morgan. Morgan just taking his time with Graham Bell. The crowd letting, driving Bell to the mat face first. The crowd letting Bell know what he's in for. Chance of Kevin's gonna kill you around the room. And a boot to the side of the head of Graham Bell. Bell has not really had any kind of an offense. That big shot to the head of Bell drives him to the floor. Bell has not been able to mount any kind of offense in this match. He tried to come out early with a jump start the match with a trash can lid and got that returned right back in the middle of his face. Since then, Kevin Morgan has had complete control of this match, coming from the ring apron with a big clubbing forearm right across the back of Graham Bell. Bell tries to fight him off, gets a knee to the midsection for his troubles, and a clothesline. Morgan driving Graham Bell into the rail. That'll adjust your midsection for you. Out on the floor is not a good place to be when you've got Kevin Morgan with a handful of your hair. You can end up just about anywhere. Another knee lift by Morgan. Morgan driving Bell into the barrier. Graham Bell has had absolutely no offense in this match. He is at Kevin Morgan's will. Knee to the midsection. Morgan is just has complete control. He's doing whatever he wants in this Impact Division Rule or Impact Rules match. And really, other than the trash can at the beginning, we really haven't had any Impact Rules come into play. Driving Graham Bell into that steel cage along the side of the ramp. Bell mounting, trying to come back with a couple of elbows. Now a right to the head of Morgan. Another right to Morgan. Bell seems to have got a second breath here, second wind here. Trying to drive Morgan face first in the apron. Morgan blocks it twice. Returns it with a right hand to the face of Graham Bell. Again, Morgan just doing whatever he wants to Graham Bell. Lining him up now. Asking the crowd what they want him to do. Tries to drive Bell into the steel steps. Instead, Bell jumps him and clears him, and returns and drives those steps into the knees of Kevin Morgan. And that's what you got to do with a big man. You got to get him off his feet and then take advantage of it while you got him down. My daddy always says it's easier to kick a man when he's down. You don't have to reach as far. Graham Bell taking his time now with Kevin Morgan out there along ringside. Graham Bell has Morgan by the ankle, driving that ankle down. The legs of Kevin Morgan showing their strength as he responds with a kick from his backside. Bell now staggered, trying to get away from Morgan. Bell slides back in the ring. Taking Kevin Morgan's feet right out from under him, driving him back outside of the ring, out to ringside. Bell on the apron, and a kick to the head of Kevin Morgan. Oh, Bell trying to go airborne. Morgan blocks it, drives him straight down to the outside of the ring. That'll clip your wings real quick. Morgan now lining up. Oh, that was about a 35-yard field goal. Right to the rib cage of Graham Bell. That'll take the wind out of you. Morgan still a little, the ankle, the foot, little weak. Staggers over to Bell. Takes Bell by the hair. A couple of rights from Graham Bell trying to escape. Kevin Morgan returns it with a series of headbutts. Driving Graham Bell once again into that steel cage at ringside. Going for the splash. Bell ducks. Morgan with a big splash into the cage. That'll give Graham Bell time to recover as Morgan is out on the outside. Bell going for that trash can lid. That's how we started the match. Remember, once again, this is an Impact Rules match. Anything goes. That trash can lid to the knee of Kevin Morgan. Morgan's had knee problems in the past. Graham Bell reminding the referee it's Impact Rules. He's just there to count to 3. Referee Nathaniel Maverick pulls in. Bell with the hooks the leg, gets the 1 count, but that's all he got out of that. He's got to weaken Morgan a lot more than that to get the 3 count. Morgan definitely has the size advantage. The only advantage Bell can get is to keep him off his feet. Kicks to the back of the legs of Morgan. Lining him now with a right. The second one to go with it. Series of right. All he seems to be doing now is making Kevin Morgan mad. Don't hit him in the head, it just makes him mad. And that's exactly what Graham Bell has managed to do. Kevin Morgan is up and he is mad. Morgan now lifts Bell up. Bell with the rake across the eyes. That'll counter just about anything. Once again, going to the knees and the back of the legs of Kevin Morgan. Working the ankle. Graham Bell working that ankle on Kevin Morgan. He had weakened it earlier by driving it against the steel steps. Now stretching it out. Kicks to the back of the leg by Graham Bell. Both of them scheduled at, of course, at Violent Valentine coming February 6th. Bell, of course, is in the tag team title match, the three-way Impact X match. He hooks the leg, gets two. Kevin Morgan is scheduled in an intergender match. His arch nemesis, the Convict, will be also in that match. Bell now measuring Morgan. Morgan trying to get back to his feet. But Bell using those knees to keep Morgan on his back. Kevin Morgan trying to get to his feet. Graham Bell going up the ropes. Graham Bell off the second turnbuckle. Morgan blocks it. Got him in a dragon sleeper, trying to put the big man out. Daniel Maverick testing the consciousness of Kevin Morgan. Got it to two if that third arm dropped. That arm drops the third time. No, Kevin Morgan recovered. Big slam by Kevin Morgan. Not only was he conscious, he came a running power slam by Kevin Morgan. We thought Morgan might be out, but he responded with that big running power slam. He's got to get over, puts the arm over, gets the cover, but just a 2 count. Morgan didn't have enough in him to hook the leg. If he'd have hooked that leg, he'd have probably gotten the 3 count. Both men have had a lot taken out of them in this match. It's an Impact Rules match. Anything goes. Driving Bell to the ropes. Bell decides he's maybe had enough here. He exits out to the ramp. Coming back once again, taking that knee, taking advantage of those knees of Morgan. 3 shots to the knees. Morgan is down. Driving that knee off the apron. Trying to eliminate the base for Kevin Morgan. Everything Kevin Morgan does is based on those legs. Without the legs, he doesn't have the strength to do anything else. Bell again with the kicks to the legs. Bell picking the right body part and working it. Bell goes up the ramp. Calling for the Wolf Howl. Oh! Ran right into a double chop there by Morgan. Morgan now back in control. Hip toss onto the apron. Once again, this is an Impact Rules match. Anything goes. We could have a pin out on the floor. This match could end anywhere. Anything goes. You never know what's going to come into play in an Impact Rules match. Morgan being told one more time. Another hip toss onto the apron. That apron has no give. Kevin Morgan decimating Graham Bell with those hip tosses onto the ramp. Morgan taking his time, still feeling the effects of those shots to the knees from Graham Bell. Bell up and over. Once again, working the knees of Kevin Morgan. Those knee shots staggering Morgan. Bell rolls him back into the ring. Bell with an elbow drop. And another. Actually more of a, well, a short clothesline. Going for it one more time. That was the elbow to the middle of the back of Kevin Morgan. Bell hooks the legs, gets the 2 count. Bell trying to quiet the crowd. That's not going to happen. He gave Morgan time to get back up to his feet. Morgan with a big boot to the face of Bell. Bell was more worried about the crowd. He should have been paying attention to Kevin Morgan. You don't want to let him get it back up to his feet. That's where he can do all the damage from. Lifted Bell up. Looks like Bell has got that Dragon Sleeper on once again. And Morgan breaks it with the turnbuckles. Morgan racing into the corner. Bell ducks under. Out to the apron with a kick to the head. Staggering Morgan. Oh! Morgan out of nowhere. The big clothesline on an airborne grab Bell, and Morgan gets the 3 count. He brought that up out of nowhere.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Kevin Morgan.
Graham Bell thought he had Morgan right where he wanted him. He went airborne off the top rope, but Morgan recovered just in time to lay that big clothesline on him and get the 1, 2, 3 for the win. A big win here for Kevin Morgan in this Impact Rules match, defeating one half of the tag team champions, Graham Bell, or one half of the former tag team champions, Graham Bell of the KC Wolves. Bell still hasn't gotten up. He is out in the middle of the ring. Now he's slowly starting to come to his feet. The size of Morgan was just way too much for Graham Bell, a tag team specialist, to overcome in this match. He had a good game plan, trying to take the legs out from underneath the big man, but it just wasn't enough. Your winner is Kevin Morgan with a big 1, 2, 3. Morgan looking like he's feeling the effects of this match as he heads to the back. And speaking of heading to the back, we're going to head on back now too. We've got to pay some bills. We'll be back with more IZW action from the Impact Arena right after this.
You've done this before? Of course. Tattoos are forever, so don't trust your ink in the hands of an amateur. Come see the licensed professionals at Impact Ink. From minuscule to masterpiece, they'll leave you with a tattoo that you'll want to show off. They also have a wide selection of the finest product jewelry. But when you have to cover up your art, do it with your very own Impact Ink merchandise. Wear your art, love your ink. Impact Ink.
Lawton, Oklahoma. It's John Wolfenbarger, owner of Maverick Pond. This tax season, don't get charged up to your neck. Come to Maverick Pond to cash your tax refund check. Turn your capital gains into green, then take a look at our vast inventory, including HD TVs, Beats headphones, computers, tablets, game consoles, musical instruments, jewelry, You get the ideal, people. We've got the best stuff, and it's all 10 to 20% off. And we'll pay cash for your gift cards from over 600 different stores. So for great deals and fast cash this tax season, it's Maverick Pond. Call 357-4911.
Roses are red, violets are blue. Our Valentine will be violent! And yours should be too. So snatch up your sweetheart and pull out her seat that's clearly labeled Violent Valentine VIP! The champion and his challenger in a 5 p.m. meet and greet for just $12. Seriously, what else can compete? Ooh, $8 more. Get a shirt you'll just love. So call right away before push comes to shove. Reserve yours today or we'll be forced to inflict IZW's Violent Valentine, February 6th.
Well, earlier today, our own Anna Lynn Storm sat down with Johnny Z for another incredible edition of Into the Storm with Anna Lynn Storm.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have a very important guest with me tonight on Into the Storm with Anna Lynn Storm.
And let's not forget special.
IZW World, the owner, the founder, the natural born leader, Johnny Z.
Thank you very much, Anna Lynn. I appreciate it. Glad to be here. Love the entrance every time, too. The way you say it, man, the crowd feels it. You're the reason.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Well, John, we're going to jump right into the storm.
Okay.
I have personally seen you put your body on the line. I have seen you put championships on the line. But I have never seen you put your career on the line. What is it about Bad Brad Michaels that makes you want to risk your career on trying to get rid of him?
What is it about Bad Brad Michaels? I mean, let's understand the situation first. Brad Michaels chose the career versus career match. You know, basically, I was ready to take it to Bad Brad Michaels, whoop his ass so bad that he wouldn't want to come back to IZW, that he would regret the day that he decided to come back to IZW and start a problem with Johnny Z. You know, I've done this for 14 years now, Anna Lynn. This has been everything to me for 14 years. You know, Brad Michaels, at least 12 years of that, he and I have known each other. We've been up and down the roads. We've wrestled with each other, against each other. We've been commissioners on each side of it, you know. And then out of nowhere, here we go. He's back in here. He's got this huge problem with me. And he, you know, he's like a cancer, really, you know. And I mean, you don't ask for a cancer necessarily. But when you're stricken with a cancer, you have to get rid of that cancer. And you know, Impact Zone Wrestling right now is stricken with a cancer. And his name is Bad Brad Michaels. And I call myself the natural born leader of IZW. And as the leader of IZW, I take that responsibility fully on my shoulders to rid this company of that cancer, Brad. You know, so when you ask, what is it about Brad Michaels? It's not about Brad Michaels. It's about IZW, and it's about the IZW world, and it's about what all of them deserve. And when you're the leader, you give the IZW world what they deserve, and that's a world minus Bad Brad Michaels. So, you want to know what it is about Brad Michaels? There you have it.
All right, well, while you're looking ahead here at Violent Valentine, you can't forget that next week you are facing the Convict. How do you feel about facing somebody so dangerous 1 week before you're putting your career on the line?
How do I feel about it? I asked for, no, let's get this clear. I demanded that match with Convict. January 30th, next week, here in the Impact Arena. Oh yeah, bring your big orange-wearing ass down here to the squared circle next week because we have unfinished business, Convict. And here's the thing, how do I feel about it? I feel like I'm fixing to get warmed up. I mean, that's what January 30th is about, you know. I need to get loosened up. I need to get limber. I need to get it all ready to go for Brad Michaels the next week. And what better way than to do it with Convict standing across from me, one of the most dangerous men this company has ever seen. If there's anything that's going to get me on my toes, get me all fired up, get me ready for February 6th, it's a match with Convict. So yeah, I'm not looking past Convict. I asked for Convict.
All right, well, now that we've heard all of that, do you have any final words going into this match with Bad Brad Michaels?
Any final words for Brad Michaels? Oh, Brad. There are so many things I could say in so many ways. But I'll just tell you this, you've known me for 12 years. As she said, you've seen me put my body on the line. You've seen me put championships on the line. You've seen me have epic matches with several people to end classic feuds. And you know exactly what I've been willing to go through in those moments. So in a moment as important as what's going to happen at Violent Valentine, in a career versus career match where we all know that if I get pinned to the mat 1, 2, 3, or if I happen to submit, which we know won't happen, my career is over. That's it, the end. And don't even begin to pretend that I don't know how serious this is, Brad. So understand this. Be prepared. Be prepared, Brad. Be prepared like you've never been prepared before. Be prepared for a fight like you've never had before. Be prepared to deal with a side of Johnny Z that this IZW world has never seen, that you have never seen, that you may never see again. But if you don't, it's gonna be one hell of a fight on the way out. And if I was a betting man, I'd put money on my odds of ending your career. You don't like it? I don't care.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here. Make sure you're here at the Impact Arena February 6th for Violent Valentine.
February 6th, right here at the Impact Arena. It's Violent Valentine. Both men's careers are on the line. The founder, the owner, and the natural born leader, Johnny Z, taking on Bad Brad Michaels. But right now, we've got our second Impact Rules match of the night. It's the big man, Angel Camacho, headed to ringside right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is an Impact Rules match. It's scheduled for one fall with a 30-minute time limit. Coming to the ring first is big, bad, and sexy, Angel Camacho.
Angel Camacho, an Impact match all by himself. Plenty of impact he can deliver. He's not going to need the help, but it is an Impact Rules match. Anything goes. The only rule is there is no rules. The fans love Angel Camacho, and Angel loves him right on back. Angel can do some big damage on the one half of the tag team champions, Luke Langley. Langley's got to watch out with that big match coming February 6th at Violent Valentine. The Impact X match, the first ever tag team championship Impact X match, and it's a three-way match featuring the KC Wolves, What Wrestling Should Be, and the tag team champions, currently the tag team champions, Nemesis. Does that could all change tonight in our main event.
And his opponent, representing the future Hall of Famers, Luke Langley.
Langley looking to shoot down Angel Camacho. Tag team specialists going one-on-one, and remember, Graham Bell cannot be involved in this match. If Bell interferes, the other half of the KC Wolves, if he interferes in this match, the Wolves lose their seat at the table in that Impact X Tag Team Championship match coming at Violent Valentine on February 6th. They've got to be careful. They don't want to lose that shot. They want those belts back. They thought coming into tonight that they had the easy road, but as you saw earlier on, Kevin Morgan taking out Graham Bell in the first Impact Rules match of the evening, and now Bell's tag team partner, Luke Langley, taking on Big Angel Camacho in our second Impact Rules match of the evening. The crowd thoroughly behind Angel Camacho in this matchup. Langley drawing comparisons. Professional athletes come in all shapes and sizes, Luke. Completely ignoring what Langley's got to say. The crowd completely behind Angel Camacho in this Impact Rules match. Several of the fans drawing offense to the use of the R word by Luke Langley. Langley saying he wasn't ready, but there are no timeouts in wrestling. Much like in the earlier match between Kevin Morgan and Graham Bell, Luke Langley's got to get the Big Angel Camacho off his feet. Again, going down low with that first kick to the knees. Now using a wrist lock, but Camacho driving that shoulder right into Luke Langley and taking Langley off his knees, or off his feet, excuse me. Langley hugging on dearly to the ropes. Forgetting, of course, this is an Impact Rules match. There is no disqualification. There is no count out. Langley with a headlock, side headlock. Camacho picks him up, drops him like a bad habit. Boot to the back of Luke Langley. Down to the midsection. Whole lot of Camacho coming down on Luke Langley. Right hand by Camacho. Now the boot to the midsection. Working on the midsection and the chest of Luke Langley. That'll make it hard to breathe. Oh, and that'll make it even harder. Camacho using that ample backside to squash the face of Luke Langley. Big splash! Well, I thought that was going to be enough. The 350 pounds plus of Camacho coming down on the midsection. We're going to go for a second try. Oh, Camacho! Angel Camacho with the 2 count. I can hear those ribs collapsing from here. Camacho says he's done. He's got Langley up. Langley grabs the ropes. And now with a kick to the head of Camacho, staggering the big man. Shining Wizard by Langley. Hooks the leg, but it just gets the 1 count. It's going to take a whole lot more than that to keep the big man down. The crowd thoroughly behind Camacho. Boot to the rib cage. Another for his troubles. Now using the turnbuckle and a knee to cut off the wind supply of Camacho. Langley questioning the bigness, badness, and sexiness of Camacho. Oh, look at the height on that drop kick. Hooks the legs, only gets the 2 count. Langley hooking both legs to go for the full effect on that one, but it still wasn't enough to keep Camacho down. Langley climbing to the second turnbuckle. Lining him up. Oh, shot to the midsection. Camacho responding. Camacho off the ropes. Oh! Big old backdrop by Camacho. Camacho getting the crowd behind him. Shot to the midsection by Langley, reminding the fans who the smarter wrestler is with the forearm to the face. Camacho pushing Langley off. Reverse elbow. With 350 pounds plus behind that elbow, it's got to take all the wind right out of Langley, but Camacho hooks the leg, just gets the 2 count. Camacho. Oh, this is bad news for Langley. Langley gets up, kick to the face of Camacho. Camacho was climbing to the ropes. He was going up to the top ropes. Instead, he goes out to the floor. That could have been devastating for Langley if Camacho would have hit that. Langley lining Camacho up, dives through the ropes. Out onto the floor, taking out Camacho. Langley now, where's he going? Reminding everybody that he's a future Hall of Famer. He's going under the ring. What has he got under there? Coming back around. Oh, shot to the head of Camacho. Using that turnbuckle to the head. Now using it to choke Camacho. Once again, this is an Impact Rules match. Anything goes. Anything under the ring is fair play. There are no countouts. There are no disqualifications. He's the tough. Oh, Camacho driving Langley off the turnbuckle. The problem with Camacho being out on the floor is Langley's still got to get him back in the ring to get the 3 count. Camacho's got that turnbuckle. Now it's his turn. He's got a little retribution in mind for Luke Langley. Shot to the midsection with that turnbuckle. Oh, shot to the face. Oh, that'll rearrange Langley's dental work. Asking Langley how it feels. Probably not very good. I've never been hit in the face with a turnbuckle, but I can guess it doesn't feel well. Langley rakes the eyes. He's still got to get Camacho back in the ring to get the 3 count. That's 350 pounds of sexy. He's got to try to roll back in the ring. Elbow to the back of the head. Couple of knee lifts for his trouble. Camacho reverses Langley into the cage, and then a big splash by Camacho. Oh my! That should be enough. He's got to get Langley back in the ring. Camacho telling Langley he's not done yet. Rolling Langley back in the ring like a rag doll. 350-pound splash against that cage out there along the entranceway. He rolls him in, but only gets the 2 count. Camacho wasted a little bit too much time getting back in the ring. Langley looking for his tag team partner who's not there. This is a singles match. Camacho once again Got Langley in the corner. Rushing in for the splash. Misses. Langley ducks out of the way. Langley in. Oh, using that top rope to his advantage. Top rope guillotine. Going in for a neck breaker. Hooks the leg. Almost gets the 3 count. That was like 2 7/8. Langley still staggered a bit, questioning referee Nathaniel Maverick's count. Langley now, he looks to shoot Camacho down. Camacho with a right. Langley spent too much time, allowed Camacho to recover. Now it's Camacho in charge, tossing him off the top rope. It was a belly-to-belly suplex off the top rope. He tossed Langley 3/4 of the way across the ring. Incredible. Camacho definitely using that size advantage on that move. Langley went airborne for 3/4 of the ring. That took a lot out of Camacho too, but Langley right now, he is dazed and confused. Right by Camacho, right by Langley. The two exchanging right hands. Kick to the midsection by Langley. Off the ropes. Camacho gets him up. Drops him down. Camacho sending Langley flashing to the ring. Now Camacho once again going outside. He's going to go up. He's going into high rent district. That's a whole lot of man to send airborne. Camacho, big splash. Oh, gets the 3 count. Somebody fight us the spatula. We got to scrape Luke Langley off the mat.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Angel Camacho.
Angel Camacho. Oh, it's not a good night for the KC Wolves, and it's especially not a good night to be Luke Langley. Oh my. If the short flashes had been enough across that ribcage, that was 350 pounds of sexy coming off the top rope and flashing across Langley. Langley rolls to the floor just to get out of the way. Oh my. Your winner, Angel Camacho. Now the KC Wolves head to Violet Valentine, and they have to worry about their own health after losses to Angel Camacho and Kevin Morgan, and neither man looks good after the match. Aaron Camacho, your winner. I cannot imagine how that felt. I don't even want to imagine how that felt. Luke Langley right now, his man cannot breathe. They're going to have to check him for crushed ribs in the back. Let him know Langley's coming. You guys want to check him out when he gets back there. He may have crushed ribs. He's having trouble getting up the apron. We're going to go ahead, head to the back. We'll be back with more in just a couple of minutes here on IZW.
Ladies and gentlemen, CM Burnham backstage at the Impact Arena. My guest at this time, the Impact Division champion, the Bronze Bull, Aaron Neal. And Mr. Neal, right off the bat, I want to point out that it certainly seems over the past couple of weeks that your matches have had this new aggression to them, this new violent side to them, and I can't help but wonder if perhaps that comes about because of the repercussions that came at Chaotic Christmas. Would you care to address the
repercussions at Chaotic Christmas? What repercussions? Because at Chaotic Christmas, I defended my Impact Division title successfully, so what is it exactly that you're referring to?
Well, I believe it was you who ended up in the chair.
Oh, me who ended up in the chair. You think that's why? You're the one who just made the brilliant observation that seems like I've been a little more aggressive, yet you sit here this close to me, and do you really think that that's a good idea to bring that up? No, it's not. It's not. And you know what else is not smart? It's not smart to bet against the Bronze Bull. History's proven that time and again, as I'm sure you know. Violent Valentine, once again, I find myself defending my title. Not against one guy, against two other guys. It's all right. Kind of gotten used to it, you know? The cards are always stacked against the Bronze Bull. Never playing with an even deck. That's fine. That's fine. Next week, I'm gonna go out to that ring. I'm gonna grab a chair and I'm gonna sit ringside because there's a match I'm very interested in seeing. There's gonna be a match between Rage Logan and Angel Camacho. Just so happens that those are the two men who I'll be facing at Violent Valentine. So, in the meantime, I am gonna go live my life, forget that I ever saw you, and continue to be the champion. You are gonna go out there and you're gonna be you, and it's not gonna be fun. And there's nothing I can say that's gonna make that any better. Sorry about that. But next week, Camacho, Rage. Boys, I hope you bring everything you got, and I hope that you really come into this with good intentions. Because whatever the outcome is, at Violent Valentine, I'm going to keep this championship. Like I always do.
Fans, you heard it right there. Next week, one-on-one, a preview of the opponents for the Bronze Bull and his Impact Division Championship as Greatness Rage Logan takes on big, bad, and sexy Angel Camacho.
Don't settle for the same boring stuff this Valentine's. On February 6th, come to the Impact Arena and witness violence. WD faces the newly crowned IZW champion Damon Winter on his quest to reclaim the championship. Then, in their final showdown, Johnny Z takes on Brian Roberts in a career versus career match. The landscape of IZW will change forever in Mojo. The Impact Arena lights up was that it's going to be violent. Saturday, February 6th, IZW's Violent Valentine.
Oh, my tax refund check should be here by now. Looking for this evil twin? That's mine, right? It's mine, and I'm going to cash it wherever I want.
It's a cash emergency. Super Combo to the rescue.
Don't let your evil twin steal your tax refund check. Bring it to Maverick Pawn and get it cashed in a jiffy. Then check out our tools, televisions, games, jewelry, computers, and more. And now we'll pay cash for unwanted gift cards. Deals. It's Maverick Pawn. 3574911.
Whenever you go looking for a tattoo, what do you look for? A good deal or a good tattoo? At Impact Tattoo Studio, we believe a good tattoo is a good deal. When you leave our shop, you'll be proud to show your tattoo to the world. So instead of going for others' supposed good deals, come to Impact and get a good tattoo. Our spacious surroundings are covered in the most flash you've ever seen, and our artists will help find or create the tattoo you've always desired. So remember, a good tattoo is always a good deal. Get yours at Impact Tattoo Studio, the best deal in town. Roses are red, violets are blue. Our Valentine will be violent! And yours should be too. So snatch up your sweetheart and pull out her seat that's clearly labeled Violent Valentine VIP! The champion and his challenger at a 5 p.m. meet and greet for just $12. Seriously, what else can compete? Ooh, $8 more. Get a shirt you'll just love. So call right away before push comes to shove. Reserve yours today or we'll be forced to inflict IZW's Violent Valentine, February 6th.
The members of the future Hall of Famers coming to the ringside right now. Anna Lindstorm to do a double duty tonight, and she has another incredible Into the Storm with Adrenaline Storm right here.
Ladies and gentlemen, representing the future Hall of Famers, he is the #1, Sean McHale.
It's the leader of the future Hall of Famers, Sean McHale, coming out to ringside. Of course, the fans want nothing to do with the man who calls himself #1. He is the co-commissioner here in IZW, and I can't wait to hear what he's got to say.
No. Don't start that. Don't start that. Y'all damn well know I am the #1. The only one, the guiding light for the future Hall of Famers, the co-commissioner here at IZW. I am Sean McHale. Hey, don't kid yourselves. Don't kid yourself. Stop lying to yourselves. Y'all know I'm the #1. Speaking of lying to yourselves and kidding yourselves, I just watched Going Into the Storm, or whatever the hell you want to call it, with Johnny Z. And quite frankly, John, you know when I see you, I'm just catching some Z's. Shut up. John, you want to go out and puff your big chest up. You've been hitting the weights. You want to call yourself a Newman. You're going to show Bad Brad Michaels what you're going to do at Violent Valentine. So next week you're just gonna ask for a match with Convict for a warm-up. You feel like you've reached that next level. You think you are at that level now. You think you're above Bad Brad Michaels. Again, all that beating your chest is just false bravado, my friend, because you and I both know that Bad Brad Michaels is more of a man than you could ever become. So listen here, John, let's not kid ourselves. We both know that you're shaking in your boots knowing that you're going one-on-one with Convict next week. But I'll play your game. Hell, hey, you've got me convinced, just like you've got everybody else here convinced. You're going to walk through the Convicts. You know what? So what I'm going to do, John, is I don't want to cheat you. And as being the only commissioner in IZW that does things right, I'm going to go ahead and help you get to that level that you so falsely bring. I'm going to help you to escalate your game. Because at Violent Valentine, John, you've got to be at your best. Because if you don't, that's career suicide. So, next week you will get your main event with the Convict. But I'm going to let you know one thing. You're going to do that with a special guest referee. And that man is Bad Brad Michaels. John, you don't care? I know you do. Because the future's now, John, and you're about to get passed up. Shut up! I am trying to conduct some business here. Shut up! Now, show me some damn respect. I am the #1 here in IZW. Do not kid yourselves. Hell no. Hell no. I ain't hearing it. I ain't hearing it. Shut up and let me finish this. Hey, just shut up, shut up. Hey, you know what? I'm going to let bygones be bygones, and I'm going to give you what you all want. I'm going to give you what all of you want. Why? because I'm the #1. So get up off your feet. Put your hands together by the only man ever in IZW to win the Tag Team Championship, to win the Impact Division Championship, and the IZW Championship all in 1 year. Get up off your feet for the future Hall of Famer. Get up for Damon Windsor.
The IZW champion, Damon Windsor, the cornerstone of the future Hall of Famers, coming to ringside right now. Sean McHale stacking the cards against Johnny Z next week right here in the Impact Arena. We already knew Johnny Z was putting his health on the line, taking on the Convict. Now we find out that Bad Brad Michaels will be the special guest referee in that match. Just further stacking the cards against the founder, the owner, and the natural born leader of IZW, Johnny Z. Damon Windsor already had plenty of gold around his wrist, around his neck, carrying that briefcase to ringside now. He's got the IZW title, and he plans on holding on to that at Violent Valentine, February 6th, as he takes on Double D. Windsor let the fans at ringside know exactly why. He is the IZW champion. Windsor won that title at Chaotic Christmas. He came out of the 10-man Impact Chamber as the first-time winner of the IZW title, and as Commissioner Sean McHale said, he is the only man in IZW history to not only win the Triple Crown, but he did it in the same calendar year. Tag Team Champions with Johnny Z. He was also the Impact Division title holder, and now he is the IZW champion. He's got something to say to somebody out there in the crowd. He may not respect the man, but respect the title. Windsor removing a placard at ringside that wasn't really in his favor. Windsor handing the title and the briefcase to Sean McHale, the so-called leader of the future Hall of Famers. It's nice to have a commissioner in your corner pocket, you know.
What? You wanted to hold the championship, Sean? You wanted to hold the belt? I guess I can let you hold on to it. Because I am a future Hall of Famer. And as long as it's part of the future Hall of Famers, that's all that matters. That's what Bad Brad Michaels could see, because he is a visionary. He is a selfless man, and he will, thank God, rid this place forever of Johnny Z at Violent Valentine. The same night when I dispute the fact that people are calling me less than a true champion. I'm not going to use that word because I don't like that word.
You've been referred to as a quote-unquote paper champion.
I am going to beat Double D at Violent Valentine because I'm the only man that can. Bad Brad Michaels knows I am the future. You people have seen I am the future. And Double D found out last week that I am the future when I crushed his head with my briefcase. And this week, let me look over here. Let me look over here. Over there in the idiot in the Johnny Z t-shirt. This dummy with the bald head. That guy who doesn't understand sign language. The two slow kids in the back. No, I don't see Double D anywhere. I have done the world a favor, and I have, for 1 week, finally rid the IZW world and the Impact Arena of Captain Good Guy, Double D. I did it last week, and I'll do it at Violent Valentine. I am a winner. I am a deserving champion. And I am the future. Like it or not.
Most people
But
don't.
you know, people may say I didn't win properly last week, that Jermaine Johnson beat me for my championship. But that's a semantic situation. That's in the past. All that matters is the official never counted 3, and I am still your IZW champion. That's right. You can feel free to clap anytime. Anytime. Feel free to applaud. It's what's appropriate for winners. And as I am your IZW champion, I keep hearing that there are all of these championship perks that I'm supposed to get. See, when you work for years for something and you finally hit your crowning achievement, you're supposed to get perks. You're supposed to get benefits. But week in and week out, I keep hearing people doubting me. You people doubting me. Saying that word. I have defended my championship way more than is required of me. I'm a giver, but you know what? Tonight, you don't get any more. I'm done giving because tonight, I demand my perks. Tonight, I demand a night off.
Be careful what you demand. You might just get this. Be careful what you demand, David Windsor. Kevin Morgan here to, deliver. And I don't think it's going to be a perk. With Morgan already tonight, delivered a message to Graham Bell of the KC Wolves, beating Bell in an Impact Rules match.
What are you doing out here? You come back to put me back in the group, guys. I ain't been doing nothing since I've been in big business. I need you guys to get back over. Hey, man. Hey,
The only off you need, Damon, is to turn your mouth off. I'm tired of sitting back there listening to you spout lies.
All of you are fat! You're fat! All of you!
You won last week? No, that's a lie. You're an upstanding champion. That's a lie. You've successfully defended that title. Again. That's a lie. Damon, sometimes you would think you would get tired of being a liar. But I'm gonna...
I wonder if there is a fire extinguisher in that briefcase for Damon Windsor's pants.
I appreciate you coming out here and giving us your opinion of my ethics, Kevin. But if you have a point, I'd really appreciate you just getting to it.
My point is, Damon, is I've known you a long time. Man, I really don't like seeing you be a liar. So I'm out here to give you the opportunity to not be a liar and defend that championship against me.
Hell yeah! Hell yeah!
So,
Hell yeah!
how about it? Y'all want to see that?
Morgan issuing a challenge to Windsor.
Do you know what you're asking for, Kevin? What you're asking for? A championship opportunity against me. So wait. Big business, one-on-one? The two biggest men in the history of IZW locking horns one more time. Quite possibly the most physical IZW championship match of all time. Is that what you're proposing?
That is
not interested. Later. Come on, Sean. Get the rope. Get the rope.
Windsor putting it at Nick.
That's right, Damon. Tuck tail and run. Run back to your hoe.
Oh, referee.
You're the first person to call her a hoe. You really got me there.
Just remember, those are my sloppy seconds that you're taking.
You're sloppy seconds.
You're my sloppy seconds. See, your whole career has been sloppy seconds to me.
Excuse me? For years, Damon, you've been playing seconds to me.
Morgan pushing the right buttons, apparently. Getting Windsor back in the ring.
Let's set the record straight. Years before you was a tag team champion, I was a tag team champion. Years before you was an Impact champion. I'm sorry, an Impact Division champion. I was an Impact Division champion. And many years before you was an IZW champion, I was the IZW champion. So that's right, Damon. Your whole career has been playing sloppy seconds to me.
Morgan laying it all out on the line.
You people don't really believe that.
Yes, they do.
Do not sit here and lie to me and tell me you really believe that.
Wholeheartedly, they do.
I am nobody's second fiddle.
I was thinking more second trumpet.
Year after year, week after week, I have stood in the shadows of others while they stood on my shoulders and called themselves giants. I will never be in anyone's shadow again. You want your championship match? It's on!
Let's do this.
But I told you, I'm taking the night off. You get your match next week. Next week, I prove to you I am big business. And I am the future. Get out of here!
Kevin
Next
Morgan.
week is just fine with me, Damon. I've already had a match tonight. But next week, you meet your moment of fear.
Next week, Kevin Morgan gets his chance at the IZW title right here in the Impact Arena. Pushing those buttons, Damon Windsor. reminding Windsor that he's been there, done that, quite probably has the t-shirt. Sean McHale discussing Windsor's buttons being pushed.
Everybody, take a good look at your IZW champion, because this is the last time you'll see him tonight. So everybody up off your feet. Pay homage to the IZW champion, the facilitator, Damon Windsor.
Your IZW champion, Damon Windsor, taking the night off. That sounds like a future Hall of Famer to me. What's Mike Check doing out here? Mike Check wasn't scheduled to be here.
Yo, cut it! Cut it! Cause I got something to say! Yo! Next week's gonna be big, but I'm gonna make it huge! Shut up, Sean McHale! We all know Mark Wilson's really the one in charge.
Oh, that cuts right to the bone.
And Damon, I wouldn't look forward to next week so fast. Cause we all know I'm looking for a match. And I'm gonna beat that ass!
Mike Check Maddox Jones issuing a challenge.
Next week's gonna be me, Mike Check versus Kevin. Damon, you're so sad. You look like you're gonna puke. Cause son, we all know you ain't nothing but a Mickey Mike Check.
Mike Check Maddox Jones getting a little help out there from Mike Check's incredibly loyal followers. Challenging Damon Windsor to a match right now for the IZW title. Windsor talking it over with Sean McHale. Mike Check's ready to go. We're still waiting for a response from the IZW champion. But we've got a referee out here.
Sean, is this happening right now? Are there fat women chanting "Fluke at me" to hip-hop music right now?
Yes, there are.
Did Maddox Jones just try to pull my punk card?
Yes, he did.
What are you? Why are you not in your entrance gear?
Mike Check's ready to go.
You're looking for a match.
Well, it looks like that our champion is considered.
There's no way.
Oh, no, he's
There's
not.
no way I'm putting the title on the line against Maddox Jones. No. I'm not second rate, and I'm not.
Damon Windsor seems to be at a crossroads right now, a bit of a quandary. Windsor looks like...
No way am I letting pieces of trash like you talk to me like that. Title's on the line. You got your match, kid.
Windsor got talked into another title.
Congratulations. You get a shot at greatness.
Once again, Damon Windsor talked into putting the title on the line. This time, talked into it by the IZW Arena crowd and putting it on the line against Mike Check Maddox Jones. The Impact Arena fans have got under the skin of our champion, Damon Windsor. Mike Check Maddox Jones has his shot at greatness right here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall with a
Mike Check Maddox Jones has his shot at greatness right here. This would be an upset of epic proportions, maybe one of the biggest upsets in the history of IZW. The fans right here in the Impact Arena talked Damon Windsor into putting the title on the line against Maddox Jones. You know, Jones, you might not like the man, you might not like his music, but he definitely has a way of rapping that is effective. He got under the skin of Damon Windsor, and now he's got him maybe wrapped around his finger, and maybe he may just walk out of here tonight the IZW champion. Mike Check Maddox Jones comes to ringside, issues a challenge out of the blue. Damon Windsor, he didn't look like he was going to do it. I thought he was going to walk, but it got under his skin. The challenging of his credibility as a champion that got under Damon Windsor's skin. And that seems to be the button to push when it comes to getting under Damon Windsor's skin. He's challenging his credibility. We're ready to go. The IZW title up for grabs. It's Mike Check Maddox Jones against the defending IZW champion, Damon Windsor. Now, Windsor has defended the title since winning it back at Chaotic Christmas, but both times it ended up in a disqualification. Windsor walking out the loser, but still holding on to the IZW belt. Mike Check Maddox Jones wanted to go for a test of strength. Doing the little psych job on Damon Windsor. Damon Windsor definitely has the size advantage and shows it right there with a big right hand to the face of Mike Check Maddox Jones, driving Jones into the corner with another right. Now he thinks he's going to choke a little respect into Jones. Letting it go on the 4 count, using that 5 count to his full advantage. Referee Nathaniel Maverick warning the IZW champion. Once again, using the ropes and the 5 count to their full advantage. Windsor showing why he is the IZW champion. Maddox with a right hand out of the corner, and another. Maddox a tremendous underdog in this match, but it's not the size of the dog in the fight, it's the size of the fight in the dog. Big running clothesline by the champion. Jones got all of that one. Now a boot to the back, driving Maddox Jones back to the mat. The IZW title on the line, as it will be next week, as whether it's the IZW Championship on the line next week, and Kevin Morgan in the back watching to see who he's going to take on. Who's going to be the defending champion next week? Is it going to be Damon Windsor, the current title holder, or is it going to be Mike Check Maddox Jones, the underdog, who barking up a big tree here right now? Damon Windsor has full advantage in this match, using his size and his strength. Mike Check Maddox Jones trying to get to the corner, but Windsor just stomped it right out of him with a big old curb stomp right to the middle of the back. Windsor doing a how you like me now to the crowd here in the Impact Arena. Crowd says, we don't. Big right hand by Windsor. Maddox Jones maybe thinking it wasn't the best thing he could have done to challenge the IZW champion. Windsor sends him into the opposite corner, comes in with a big splash in the corner. Jones falls face first to the mat. Windsor now rolls him over, covers him, but not even the full 1 count. Damon Windsor has a lot on his plate in this match. It'd be easy to see how he would maybe overlook Mike Check Maddox Jones tonight. Not only is the match for next week with Kevin Morgan, but then if you come up in 2 weeks at Violent Valentine, oh, he misses with the leg drop. 2 weeks, the champion will take on Double D at Violent Valentine. Mike Check Maddox Jones with a right. Now clubbing shots to the back of Damon Windsor. Jones with a right to the face. Rolls up the champion. Doesn't even get the leg hook. Doesn't even get a 1 count. Sean McHale putting his 2 cents worth in. Of course, Sean McHale's 2 cents are worth 1 cent. And Jones with an elbow off the ropes. And going for a second one. And oh, got to do a little show. And drops the elbow. Hooks the leg. Gets the 1 count. Fans at ringside fully behind Maddox Jones. He likes to call them Maddox's incredibly loyal fans. Big rights by Damon Windsor. Now Maddox Jones draped across the second rope. Windsor using that second rope and the 4 count to its full advantage. Referee pulling him off. Now it's Sean McHale. Getting a little choke in there. Maddox Jones in the corner. He is definitely open target now for the champion, Damon Windsor. Windsor exchanging pleasantries with the fans at ringside. Right hands by Jones coming out of the corner. A little bit of a low blow there by Jones. Blocked by Windsor. Windsor reverses Jones off the ropes. Knee lift into the midsection. Windsor with the cover and a 2 count. Windsor, like I said earlier, he's more than understandable if he's distracted. His plate is full in the coming weeks. 2 title defenses on the line. Next week against Kevin Morgan right here in the Impact Arena. Elbows from Maddox Jones, driving Windsor back into the corner. Windsor reverses Jones into the corner. Comes in, big splash. Jones slides under. Jones up, down in the second turnbuckle. With a big double axe handle. Right between the eyes of Damon Windsor. Now Jones has got to get over there, get that cover. He's got the big man down. Hooks the legs. Both legs hooked. Oh, 2.5. Mike Check Maddox Jones was that close to the biggest upset in the history of IZW. The man who gets to his feet first will have the advantage here, Jason Jones. Damon Windsor in the corner, big boot as Jones came rushing in. All he got for his troubles was a big boot between the eyes. Now Windsor trying to get his senses about him. Once again, distracted by the fans at ringside. That's going to be Windsor's downfall. Not only the fans at ringside, but it's becoming very apparent that just about everybody in the back knows exactly which button to push to get Damon Windsor to react. Right hand by Mike Check Maddox Jones. A second one, backing off the big man. Maddox Jones with a succession of right hands, now getting Windsor into the corner with a shoulder block. A second, 3 for his troubles. A series of shoulder blocks into the corner. Now he's got a few right hands for Damon Windsor. Mike Check with a clothesline. Windsor staggers out of the corner, draping himself over the ropes. Jones with an elbow, or 2. With 3 you get egg roll, with 4 you get more. Big right by Mike Check Maddox Jones drives the champion Damon Windsor out to the floor. coming out to the ropes, being backed off by the referee, giving Windsor more time to recuperate. Jones breaking the 10 count. He knows he can't win by count out. Also, so does Damon Windsor and so does Sean McHale. And I think we have found the method to their madness right here. It looks like the champion is in no hurry to get back in the ring. Jones decides to help him back in, driving him into Sean McHale, rolling him back in the ring. Jones warning to McHale to back off. Right hand by Jones. He's got to keep the big man down. Jones off the ropes with a shoulder tackle. And a second one drives him down. You got to get the big man down to pin him. Oh, Maddox Jones with a short clothesline. Sean McHale trying to get Maddox Jones off the top rope, release distracted long enough for David Windsor to come in with the elbow. Windsor now takes Jones off, face first into the mat. That changed the course of this match. Jones had the advantage, he went up top, but Sean McHale distracted him just long enough for Windsor to get over there. Now Windsor has full advantage. Windsor's distracted once again. Windsor's easily distracted apparently. Bright shiny objects work sometimes, but this bright shiny object may have just been a bluff. Maddox Jones sneaks in with the roll-up. He gets the 1. Oh, 2 3/4. Maddox Jones that close, a hair away from the biggest upset in IZW. Instead, a side slam by Windsor. He picks up Jones. Slam. Sidewalk. No, just a. Yeah, no, that was. He did get the 3 count. Damon Windsor.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner and still IZW champion, Damon Windsor.
Even though he was distracted, Damon Windsor comes away. I believe that's his first successful defense of the IZW championship since taking it back in at Chaotic Christmas back in December. He defeats Mike Check Maddox Jones. Jones with just an incredible match. He was a hair away from becoming the IZW champion. He was a hair away from the biggest upset in IZW history, but instead he falls to the champion, Damon Windsor. Windsor now has to look forward to next week, where he has to take on Kevin. Next week he's got a title defense right here in the IZW, the Impact Arena. And then on February 6th, Violet Valentine, the winner of next week's match against Kevin Morgan, will defend that title at Violet Valentine right here in the Impact Arena. So even though he walks away with a win tonight, Damon Windsor's plate is full. 2 title defenses already on it, and who knows what else is coming down the road. He's got to concentrate next week, though, on the big man, Kevin Morgan, former tag team partner. Kevin Morgan says that Damon Windsor is basically getting his sloppy seconds. Everything that Windsor has done, Morgan's been there and done that. We're going to find out next week exactly who is going to defend against Double D on September 6th. Excuse me, February 6th. We're going to head to the back. We'll be back with more IZW Wrestling in just a moment.
the darkness, there can be no resistance. When you become one with the darkness, there can be no reservation, no holding back any part of yourself, no holding back any part of your soul. You must let the darkness consume you. You must become the darkness. When you don't, I can sense it. When you don't, convict can feel it. And when you don't, you cease to exist in the darkness. And we will rid ourselves of evildoers, of wrongful ones that let themselves follow the light in any way. Because the only way is in darkness. The only way is total darkness.
Total Darkness will be tagging with ATM in a cross-gender tag team match at Violent Valentine on February 6th. They'll be taking on Kevin Morgan and Queen Erica at Violent Valentine right here in the Impact Arena. But first, next week, Convict is taking on Johnny Z, and he's looking to weaken Johnny Z next week before Johnny Z is scheduled at Violent Valentine to take on Bad Brad Maddox in a career versus career match. Bad Brad Michaels, excuse me. And in that match next week between Convict and Johnny Z, the special guest referee, it will be Bad Brad Michaels. So you know, basically, it's going to be anything goes. Let's see some commercials, and we're going to be back with our tag team title match in just a few here on IZW.
Violence are blue. Our Valentine will be violent, and yours should be too. So snatch up your sweetheart and pull out her seat that's clearly labeled Violent Valentine VIP. The champion and his challenger at a 5 p.m. meet and greet for just $12. Seriously, what else can compete? Ooh, $8 more. Get a shirt you'll just love. So call right away before push comes to shove. Reserve yours today, or we'll be forced to inflict. IZW's Violent Valentine, February 6th. You've done this before? Of course. Tattoos are forever, so don't trust your ink in the hands of an amateur. Come see the licensed professionals at Impact Inc. From minuscule to masterpiece, they'll leave you with a tattoo that you'll want to show off. They also have a wide selection of the finest bottle jewelry. But when you have to cover up your art, do it with your very own Impact Inc. merchandise. Wear your art, love your ink. Impact Inc. Now before you get all romantic this February, head to the Impact Arena as IZW gets violent. Kevin Morgan teams with Erica to challenge Convict and ATM in a mixed tag match. Aaron Neal defends the Impact Division Championship against Reg Logan and Abel Camacho against Impact Rules. And the tag team championships get high into the steel cage. Nemesis to KC Rules and Pro Wrestling should be all collide to capture the tag team championships and Impact X match. All this and more at IZW's Violent Valentine, February 6th. Are you tired of the same old birthday party? Well, now's your chance to party with your favorite IZW superstar. See yourself on the big screen while you experience your own personalized entrance. Customized cake and bounce house available. Hop into the ring and go crazy. And then take the memories home on DVD and Blu-ray. Call 580-699-7IZW and party like an IZW superstar. Don't settle for the same boring stuff this Valentine's. On February 6th, come to the Impact Arena and witness violence. Double D faces the newly crowned IZW champion Damon Windsor on his quest to reclaim the championship. Then, in their final showdown, Johnny Z takes on Brad Michaels in a career versus career match. The landscape of IZW will change forever and much more. The Impact Arena tonight Southwest is gonna be violent. Saturday, February 6th, IZW's Violent Valentine.
February 6th in the Impact Arena, it will be Violet Valentine. But tonight, we're gonna find out tonight who is gonna be the defending tag team titles in a chair match. It's gonna be what wrestling should be. The chairs are legal in this match. Everything is on the line right here. A couple weeks ago, if you remember, it was Nemesis attacking what wrestling should be with chairs. So the match was made then. Right now, tonight, the winner of tonight's match will enter Violet Valentine February 6th as the tag team champions. Also in that three-way match, the first ever Impact X tag team championship match, it will be the former champions KC Wolves. But right now we're going to find out who the defending champions are going to be going into Violet Valentine. The hype section completely behind what wrestling should be. Jermaine Johnson and Jordan Jacobs. Former champions getting the crowd going. Lights out Jordan Jacobs doing his preparation before the match. They're looking to turn the lights out on Nemesis right here tonight. They're waiting for the tag team title holders, Nemesis, Bobby Starr, Damian Morte, and here they come. A lot of bad blood between these two teams. It won't be settled tonight, but it'll be the first step towards it. Back in September, if you remember, it was a three-way dance for the title with the same three teams at the time. In that triple threat match, the champions entering the match that day were what wrestling should be. They had won them earlier that day from Johnny Z and Damian Windsor, Impact Inc. But later that night, right here in the Impact Arena, Nemesis pulled out the victory and took away the tag team titles. They have protected and defended those belts every night since, and now they are ready to look. They're looking to defend them in a chairs match right here in the Impact Arena. And you got to think about what wrestling should be gotten themselves into. You're going up against a team that likes to inflict pain as it is. They don't mind having a little pain inflicted upon them. And now you're bringing chairs into the mix. And you're playing right into their hands, or could possibly, what wrestling should be, have a plan of their own to outsmart the tag team champions Nemesis. It'll all play out tonight, right here in the Impact Arena. Of course, tonight the fans fully behind what wrestling should be. And they have no problems telling that to the tag team champions. Morte and Starr proudly displaying those belts to anyone that will look. They are definitely one of the strongest tag team champions I've seen here in a long time. And they have a plethora of tricks up their sleeve. You never know exactly what you're getting yourself into when you get into a match with Nemesis.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is your main event. It is a chairs match for the IZW Tag Team Championship. Introducing first, your challengers. They are the team of Lights Out, Jordan Jacobs, the leader of the hype section,
Tag team champions, Nemesis, would love to walk out of here tonight with the belt still wrapped around their waist and head into Violent Valentine as the defending champions in that Impact X three-way match. The first ever tag team style here in Impact Wrestling. Star polishing the belt, hoping he's not saying goodbye to it. Fans thoroughly behind what wrestling should be. Fans say we've got this, but right now it's Nemesis that has it, and it is the Tag Team Championship. What wrestling should be, hoping to take that away tonight in this chairs match. Proving once again chairs can be used for more than sitting. Bobby Starr has a few words for the crowd at ringside. And there's the bell, we're ready to go. Starts off as a free-for-all. Starr and Jacobs pairing off, Johnson and Morte pairing off. It's Johnson and Morte in the ring. Starr and Jordan Jacobs outside the ring. Now Johnson tosses Damian Morte outside the ring, goes out to join him. All four competitors out at ringside. Johnson driving Morte's head off the ring apron, and he's going to be the first one to grab a chair. Bobby Starr to the back of Johnson. Jordan Jacobs and Johnson have both thrown chairs into the ring, but the match right now is out on the floor. And I am joined here at ringside.
You ain't joined by no one, Coburn. You are out of here. Come on, Gift Bag, man. Leave this to the professionals. I got the headset, Luke. Where's your microphone? Let's look at these two teams, these four chumps, just tear each other apart. I can hear you. You got it. He's right next to me. Give us a second here. All right. These two teams getting the chairs involved early. Solid control. And look at him. Look, just take a minute, enjoy it. Enjoy these four men tearing each other apart, all for our benefit. All like no one comes. It doesn't matter who gets the pinfall here. Neither of them come out a winner. None of them do. None of them do. They're gonna break their bodies in half just so they can lose quicker at Violent Valentine.
Jermaine back in the ring, working over Bobby.
And they're
now.
destroying each other, and look, it's just going to get worse the further they go.
Now, if there's one thing that they will live up to, it is the promise of violence in this match. And you know what? I wouldn't have it any other way, Graham.
Now, this is how it's supposed to be. This is how it's orchestrated. This is what life does. It works out for. Whoa! Jesus!
And Graham, you hear the collision from those chairs. The collision from those chairs, Graham. Imagine that impact against human flesh.
I love the sound of those chairs against human flesh, against Bobby and Jermaine and Jordan and Morte. I love hearing it. It's music to my ears, Luke.
Absolutely. Those chairs blistering their flesh. This could not work out any better for us, Graham.
Oh, they're about to take it back to the outside, back on the concrete. Jordan is not in a good way here, but he evened it up a little bit. There you go, Bobby. There you go, headbutt. Scramble your own brains while you scramble Jordan's. That's what I like to see. That's not using your brain, Bobby, if you have one in the first place.
Keep it going, Bobby, all night long.
Come on, Bobby. Come on, there you go. There you go, Bob.
Do it again, Bobby. Tear each other apart.
Jordan firing back on Bobby now. He's got him into a sitting position on the steel chair.
I'm excited.
Big kick to the side of the head.
I'm excited to see what's coming up here because I'm sure it's going to hurt Jordan too. There's no one in IZW more reckless than Jordan Jacobs. Ow! Ow!
And you know what? It serves Jordan Jacobs right. It serves him right. He wasted time playing to the crowd.
What a doofus. What a
wasted time
doofus.
playing to the crowd, and he paid the iron price for it.
Jeez. Jermaine's taking it to Morty. Morty went low there on Jermaine. He's going to have a hard time climbing. Come Violent Valentine.
One of these competitors was going to suffer serious injury and be incapacitated for that Impact match.
I wouldn't be surprised if all four of them do. /R. All of this. That injured back of Jordan's, Bobby's just targeting it. Imagine with that injured back, if he falls from the Impact X, he'll never get up. He'll never get up. I don't know. Something evil, something violent, something I like.
You will give Nemesis credit.
There you go, Bobby.
They live up to their slogan of violence rising.
Oh, that was not a nice fall for Bobby Starr.
What's Jordan got in mind now? Bobby blocks it. Oh! A disgusting gourd buster.
Jeez.
Jordan Jacobs impaled between those two chairs.
His back, his ribs, his everything. There's not going to be any of Jordan Jacobs left to make it to Violent Valentine in 2 weeks, Luke.
And you know what? I wouldn't have it any other way,
Wouldn't
Graham.
have it any other way, absolutely. They can't get it through their heads. This is a no-win situation for them. This is a no-win situation. Doesn't matter who walks out of here with the tag team titles. We're walking out of Violent Valentine with them, in part because of this match. I mean, we'd win anyway, but this is going to make it that much easier.
That's the future, and nothing that any of these four competitors can do can change it.
Absolutely not.
Jordan didn't learn his lesson earlier, plays to the crowd again, and he plays again.
Oh! Jeez. Jordan Jacobs will be the luckiest man on earth if that's not a concussion. It might be 2 concussions. 2 concussions at once, Luke. It's happened. Read it.
I got that. Jermaine firing back now, holding his own against both members of Nemesis.
Jordan is still down. Still. I don't think he's getting back up tonight.
That's not something you can easily recover from. He caught a face full of that steel chair.
I'll give Jermaine credit, though. He's fighting these two. I mean, it's futile. He's going to lose. He's going to get hurt, but he's fighting. I love seeing him go down in a blaze of glory, because anytime what wrestling should be is going down or in a blaze, I'm pretty happy.
I enjoy that too, but Jermaine doesn't seem to agree. Play into his pathetic hype section as he holds his own against both the Nemesis at once. Being smart,
holds
use
his
the
own for
equalizer.
now. For now, he's holding his own for now. Because Jordan Jacobs hasn't moved. Sooner or later, these numbers are going to catch up to them. And if the numbers catch up to what wrestling should be, then our talent's going to catch up to Nemesis at Violent Valentine.
Absolutely. And Graham, everybody knows he's more talented than both teams in this matchup.
He's going after the midsections of Nemesis. He's trying to set that violence down.
Blisters the back of Bobby Starr with the chair. And another more tag.
I will say this, Jermaine is absolutely no stranger to chairs. He's the veteran in this match. He's been through it all sorts of TLCs in tag team and singles action. He's no stranger to foreign objects or chairs,
but he made a rookie mistake there, Graham. You talked about his experience. Why play to the crowd before you go for the cover? Why give Bobby Starr more time?
You call it a rookie mistake. I call it just being dumb because he actually cares about these losers. He cares about these losers. And And that's what's going to cost them the tag team titles. It's what's cost them the titles in the past. It's what's going to cost them the titles at Violent Valentine, possibly tonight.
I guess we shouldn't really complain because anything that extends this match, that extends the beating these guys are taking, is good for the KC Wolves.
Oh!
Big double
Spine buster. Had to work him over a bit, but he got him up. I don't think people understand just kind of the brute strength of Bobby Starr. It goes well with his nickel brain, but Bobby is a strong, tough, what I can only assume is mid-40s man.
Bobby Starr, he doesn't look like much, but you cannot deny his toughness. And unfortunately, I think that's going to be his undoing. It'd be smart for one of these teams just to pack it in, save themselves for the even riskier.
It's what the KC Wolves would do. It's what the KC Wolves would do.
KC Wolves will always make the smart play, Grant.
Like I've said it before, it's a lack of long-term thinking. They can't see into the future. No matter what happens tonight, no matter if the titles change hands, it doesn't matter because it's not going to change what's going to happen in 2 weeks. That we're going to walk away with the tag team titles because that's the way it is. That's the way it goes.
And this is actually a smart play by Morte here, just trying to choke Jermaine out. Obviously, if he's unconscious, he's going to be kicking out of any pins.
It's smart, but it's unintentionally smart because I guarantee you Morte didn't do it just because this is a good idea. He's a moron. He's an idiot. He's just a sadistic moron. That's all. But I mean, good for him, better for us. Good for us, not him.
Graham, obviously it doesn't really matter who wins, but at this juncture, who do you like in the match so far?
Well, Nemesis is on top right now, and honestly, I'll give Jermaine credit for being the veteran in the match, but no one gets violent like Nemesis does, and this is just a brute violent match. There's no finesse. There's no athleticism needed in a chairs match, not like an Impact X. I think Nemesis is just going to beat what wrestling should be into submission. And you know what? That's the way I like it. Beat what wrestling should be so bad, they can't make it to Violent Valentine, and we can win back our tag team titles from the two clowns that took them from us in the first place.
That was disgusting. And again, Morte sacrificing himself, causing needless damage to his own body.
Broken up by Jordan Jacobs, who I'm tremendously surprised is even moving, let alone almost standing up there for a second. Put back down fast, though. Do you hear that hype section, Luke? Do you hear that they're doing what they always do?
I hear the
just futilely chanting like sheep. It's like they think if they believe in fairies, it'll magically bring Jermaine and Jordan back to life, but that's not the way it works.
Especially not when Damian Morte hits a big DDT like that spikes you on your head. That can paralyze you for a couple seconds if he lands it right.
No amount of chanting is going to save Jermaine and Jordan. What's going to save them is if they had the guts, the testicular fortitude, the raw bone toughness that Nemesis has. However, everyone's only so tough. And this chairs match is one of the most brutal matches. They can't survive this, recover in 2 weeks enough to beat us in an Impact X match. I mean, they could have beat us in an Impact X match on their best day.
They could have had the night off. They could have had the previous 4 months off to rest, to train, and they still wouldn't stand a chance against us in Impact X, Graham. Not with our youth, not with our talent and athleticism.
And not to mention they're far too lazy to train.
The laziness and their training aside, they are putting in the work tonight.
You don't have to train a lot to learn how to smack someone with a chair, I will say. And that's kind of what I enjoy about it. It's kind of a garnish. Morte mocking Jermaine, and I can appreciate that. I really can. Morte's about to do something insane.
Morte.
Oh! Jesus Christ!
That's got to be it for Damian Morte.
There's
no way he's continuing in this match.
A couple of them.
Damian Morte.
There's no way what wrestling should be can come back from this. No way. It's not going to stop Jordan from trying.
Jordan firing up on Bobby now.
And Bobby, as thick as his skull is, he's rattled, and Jordan's coming back a little bit here.
Big old running kick from lights out Jordan Jacobs there. He hopes to turn Bobby's lights out, but no, it continues.
I'm not really sure how, but Morte has re-entered the ring. And it's still 2-on-1. Jermaine is feeling that somehow a lot more. I just can't. I don't understand how Morte, does he not feel pain? Does he enjoy
it's
pain?
unbelievable.
Does he block it out mentally with some great mind power? No, it's not that. It's definitely not blocking out with some great mind power. Oh!
I think Morte wishes he would have stayed down. The tantalizer. The tantalizer by Jordan Jacobs right into the steel chair.
Oh, this ain't gonna end good for Morte. I've been on the other side of what Jordan's thinking. Just thankfully, I didn't have the chair there.
The IZW world knows what's coming.
Whoa! No, I didn't see this coming.
He's raising the stakes. I thought we were going to see those low knees, but he's got something bigger in mind.
I love it. Jordan's going to kill himself trying to kill Morte.
Do it, Jordan. Do it.
Do it. Oh! Morte's not getting back up, and I'll be amazed if Jordan can walk. You remember how Jordan's back was? Taking those 2 chairs, being beaten mercilessly by Bobby Starr.
Jordan Jacobs.
And just murdering himself.
Jordan Jacobs.
Meanwhile, Bobby's putting a plan into action. Just something I've never seen Bobby do before. Have a plan.
Jordan Jacobs is busted wide open. He's got more heart than brains. This is ridiculous. Why, with Jordan Jacobs' injury history, would you go coast to coast like that? It's insanity.
I think it's just stupidity. If there's anything we've learned about Jordan Jacobs, you say he's got more guts and more hearts than brain. He's dumb. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. He's dumb.
Damian Morte kicking out of the coast to coast with the chair.
And you know what? If Jordan had probably just gone for his knees, he probably could have beat Morte. But no, he had to please the hype section. He had to go coast to coast and hurt himself and waste valuable time.
Look at the brutality. Grinding away at Damian Morte. The punishment that these men have put each other through is inhuman, Graham.
I think Jordan just called for a tombstone.
Morte reverses. Not on the chair.
Oh, to the chair! Oh my goodness! He's killed it. But Morte can't make the cover. This match is gonna keep going. They're gonna keep beating the crap out of each other. This is awesome. This is better than Jurassic World.
I think Jordan Jacobs is seriously injured.
We can only hope.
It couldn't get any better for us. Morte making the cover.
Where's the ref?
Oh, the ref, wait. Come on. Unbelievable. You gotta wonder, Graham, did the delay in the referee getting in position for the 3 count, is that the only thing that saved Jordan?
It had to have been. In true Paul fashion, just wasting time, being incompetent. I love it. He extended this match.
Bobby Starr now.
Oh my goodness.
Decided they haven't used enough chairs already in this match. Polluting the ring.
This is starting to get a little uncomfortable to watch. It's making me very comfortable.
This is certainly unsettling.
It's disturbing, it's sadistic, it's unsettling, it's violent, and I only wish we did have popcorn. Can someone get us popcorn?
It's everything we thought it would be and more.
We should have sent Coburn to snack down for us. Jermaine is moving around, which I didn't expect to see again.
The IZW world rising to their feet.
Trying to get Jermaine Jordan, hoping that their cheers will spur on Jermaine and Jordan, but Nemesis, they've got this in control. The ring is, and Bobby's taking care of Jermaine. Sending him into the post. Shoulder first.
Jermaine
possibly even whiplashing that neck off the impact. And Jordan is still just convulsing off that tombstone onto the chair.
How has Jordan Jacobs even managed the strength to roll to the corner to get off his back?
I think he's spazzing over there. Regardless, he is dead in the water. This a pit of chairs, a pile, a pit, a stack. It's not going to end well.
Graham, if I wasn't too smart for that, I'd almost admire the determination that what wrestling should be has shown here tonight against the violence of Nemesis.
Well, you know what? In 2 weeks, we can show the IZW world what their determination and heart has got them after we went back our tag team. Oh!
A disgusting body slam.
After we went back our tag team titles from these people, have shown so much heart and determination.
You get the sense at this point, Nemesis solidly in control. It feels like they're almost toying with Jordan Jacobs. I think they're kind of thinking like we are. seriously cripple what wrestling should be, it's that much easier to win at Violent Valentine.
Oh, Jermaine bowling Bobby Starr. Well, I can only assume Bobby was going for his big headbutt. Cutting Morte off at the pass there.
Jermaine is fighting his way back in the ring.
Bobby Starr's trying to reposition himself there, but keeps getting beat up by Jermaine.
Bobby hung up
and
on
Jordan
the
is somehow
rope.
standing up.
Jordan.
And all of a sudden, what wrestling should be is back in this thing.
Miraculously, incredibly, Jordan Jacobs suffering a tombstone pile driver on chairs, bleeding like a stuck pig.
Oh, now
No.
member of what wrestling should, member of each team on the top rope being assaulted by a member of the other team on the top rope. This may be just a race to see who can hit a devastating move first.
Another one, Nemesis.
I think Jermaine caught the bad end of some of those chairs too.
All four men taking the mound of chairs in the middle of the ring. This is unbelievable.
Absolutely insane.
The suffering, oh my God, it's lived up to everything they thought it would be and more. The IZW world can't understand how these men can continue on. Unbelievable.
I don't understand how they can continue on, but I'm glad they are. I'm glad they're just continuing to beat the living hell out of each other.
It's just, what is
why would they agree to this?
Ascending again to the turnbuckle.
Jeez, does this man have no common sense? This man just,
he's
does
got
he
to be
ever
running
stop?
simply on muscle memory, on animal instinct.
If he had any muscle, I would agree with you, Luke, but I will agree animal instinct probably. He's running on something.
Jermaine cuts him off. No.
Oh!
Surely that's it for Morty. It's sadistic, brutal. This is IZW. This is a main event.
Jeez, and Jermaine just clobbered with that chair. Bobby Starr not even tripping over himself, putting everything he had into that shot, and putting everything else. Oh, there you go, Bobby. Waste energy on a chair shot that hits the ropes.
Now, Bobby wearing Jermaine out. I think Bobby Starr's had enough.
Oh, Jordan is up. Jordan's on the top rope.
Here comes Jordan off the top.
Oh!
Switch! He hit him with the light switch on the chair. On the chair.
Is there anything these guys haven't hit each other with? Is there anything they haven't done?
Bobby
Twice over?
somehow moving after that. It's unbelievable, Graham.
That's utterly ridiculous.
We couldn't ask for more than this. The beating that they're giving each other is absolutely disgusting.
No! Minority cutter!
Lives shattered. It's over.
No, Luke. No, Luke, it's not. It's not over until Violent Valentine. It's not over until we get our tag team titles back.
For now has new tag team champions. What wrestling should be went through a war. You can't take that away from them.
But Luke, the tag team titles may have changed hands tonight, but that does not change the future.
Absolutely not. This changes nothing. All Jermaine and Jordan have done is earn the right to hold our belts for 2 weeks.
The future is a Violent Valentine.
I think the match is over. Let's go.